Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli and FSD. If you're new, please subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all of my supporters. Please consider supporting me on Patreon. And if you are in the market for buying a Tesla, please use my referral code. I made a lot of videos lately about BYD and the rise of BYD. From all kinds of angles, it's very, very interesting. Today, I want to try, I'm predicting that this year, 2024, BYD will sell more electric cars than Tesla. I'm predicting, I don't know if it's correct. Here's the number from last year. BYD delivered over 1.5 million pure electric cars. Tesla over 1.8 million. So there's still a gap. BYD delivered more electric cars, pure electric cars in Q4 than Tesla, over 500,000 versus Tesla over 400,000. Okay, it's not like a huge margin, but still it's more. Now, overall, cars with a battery and a plug, BYD a little bit over 3 million worldwide. Tesla obviously doesn't do hybrids or plug-in hybrids, so obviously it's not comparable, but still, the growth is over 70% year over year in 23 versus the previous year. So obviously this is tremendous. And again, I made a lot of videos from all kinds of angles, but I want to focus on 2 or 3 points why I think this is happening. First of all, huge Chinese incentive, government incentive for BYD. Huge. It's unbelievable, with loans and interest and all that. So that's number one. Number two, a lot of models. Tesla literally have 2 models, Model 3 and Model Y. That's it. Now, let's not belittle that. Model Y is the best selling car in the world, not best EV sold in the world, best car selling in the world altogether, more than the RAV4 and Toyota Corolla and the Toyota Camry, which is unconscionable. So they're still doing extremely well. Don't feel bad for them. But BYD has tremendous amount of offerings. So Tesla have the Model 3 and the Model Y. Yes, you have the Model X, you have the Model S, and you have the Cybertruck. Well, the Cybertruck is just starting, and it's going to be only in the United States. Okay. The Model S and Model X are, very niche. They're very expensive cars. So basically, the overwhelming majority, over 1.5 million of Tesla's 1.8 million delivers was Model 3 and Model Y, and out of that, it was mostly Model Y. So it's you see how we're reduced to like one car that is doing a lot of the sale, which is last year was 1.3 million. So that is a lot to put on one model versus BYD, it's like head spinning. They have mini cars in China that are $11,000 in price. Okay, so there's from the smallest one to luxury, the BYD Seal, the BYD Auto 3, and on and on and on and on you go. All kinds of versions to adhere to the needs of different population segments and different income levels. So that is tremendous. That is tremendous. So they have a lot of government support, a lot of offering, and most importantly, and this is good and bad, most importantly, very affordable prices. Now, they are not in the United States. They're not a player in the United States. They are a player in Mexico. They are obviously 90% of their sales is in China, which is the biggest market in the world. But Middle East, Far East, Australia, other key places like this incoming. They're not Europe as well. They're not actually coming. Now, their big 2 challenges is to sustain sales in Europe and to enter the United States. Now, entering the United States is practically almost impossible because of the high tariffs. It will not be so economical to do that, but you never know. The Europeans are becoming very protective of their brands. They see the Chinese market, the Chinese car. That's in general. That's not only BYD. How they are taking over, and there's issues about labor conditions, compensation, child labor, and all that stuff. So, got to be very careful there. So Europe may realize that they are going to lose their legacy car makers like Volkswagen, BMW, Mercedes, and others. So that's almost not almost, it's a geopolitical issue, an economical issue. Same thing in the United States with trade wars and all that. But if it was left alone to just pure market forces, BYD will eat everybody alive. Now, as far as Tesla is concerned, first of all, we will need both of them to produce cars so we can continue the the EV revolution. That has nothing to do with anything I just said. So we need many players like Geely, for example, which is also a huge Chinese car manufacturer. So the Chinese support, Chinese government support, the offering, the variety that they have, tremendous offering, and also, of course, I would think, I'll tell you, the commitment to prices is staggering. Now, why is it so bad? Because the margins are not that great. So, Chinese car manufacturers, Chinese car makers will and do go bankrupt. It happens. So it is a delicate balance, but they work on volume. So these three things are very, very interesting to follow. I think that Tesla, it behooves Tesla to come up with their cheaper model sooner than later. They're taking way too long. Okay, too much time takes it. BYD spits new models every other day. Really. All right, guys, thank you for watching. See you next time.